Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of your weekly Group by News. As some of you know, I've been having some trouble with the mic. Hopefully everything sounds good today. There's no static when I talk. I managed to get the static out when I'm not talking. But how about when I talk? Can you guys hear some staticky? Yeah, here, I guess I should keep talking in order to verify that. Alright, so this is me talking, making sure that the buzz is gone. Is it buzzing? Bzz, 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 bzz. Nope. Oh, awesome. Nope, sounds good, sounds good. Good, that is good to hear. I rerouted all of my cables and that seemed to do it, you know? That seemed to do it. So hopefully we are all good for tonight. Anyway, let's see. Who is on tonight? I see a Stranahan, a 2-1, a Barugi, Parallel MGZ, Kawaii Voldemort, Zarek, Sav, KB, Bacon and Tuna, Plutonium, Flash Flood, 2-1, Silk Seb, who else? Kawaii Voldemort, Peter Poppins, and Poo Typer. Thank you. Thanks guys for joining in. Thank you so much. So let's see. Let's get some music going first. Let's go with this guy right there. And boom. Today I decided I could use a drink. As some of you know, I have been nursing my cat, making sure she's doing good. Unfortunately, the cone still has to stay on her for 2 more days. So just found that out recently, so I figured I could use a drink today. So tonight, we're doing another local cidery. This is Locust Cider. They're native to Washington here. And this one is specifically dark cherry. Why dark cherry? Because I thought of Cherry MX, pretty much. That's the whole reason why I bought this. Cherry MX. The Silk says, the one who shan't be named Dark Cherry. Yeah. I saw it, I was like, oh, that reminds me of mechanical keyboards. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Yeah, today's board of choice is the NK65EE. I guess I'll talk about why I chose that for tonight as we progress through the group buy streams. There we go. Let's see. Yep, that should pretty much be all of it. Perfect. Perfect. Never says hello, hello. Anisan says DZ60 Rev 3 is soldered, yes. Big Walrus says the sweet sound test of a can cracking. Thanks. Blue version's cute. Yeah, this is the Bloomin' edition. Bloomin' with Bloomin' keycaps and with blue backlighting. So it's completely blue all around. Right there. I like it. It's done me well so far. Anyway, let's see. It's 7:34 p.m. For some of you, we may be starting an hour early. That's because we are, in daylight savings mode. We've had to spring forward, as they say. As Young subscribed at tier 1. Thank you. Thank you so much. But hopefully, if you're tuning in from outside America, hopefully this makes the time a lot more palatable to you guys. Yeah, without further ado, if you haven't been here before, this particular stream is all about mechanical keyboard group buys. We talk about ending ones first, followed by starting, and all the ones that I missed, and some in stock in between, and all that. And as usual, because I do miss quite a few, I have to ask the audience for some help, but all of that will be at the end of the stream. So yeah, let me get my scenes pulled up right here. There we go, ending group buys. I only cover ending group buys for the week. So nothing from weeks prior, weeks in the future, nothing next month, nothing last year. Let's see, Donut Path as well says any MX style switches work in them. As Young says, love tuning in on this GB stream. Thanks for tuning in. Without you guys, this stream would not happen. I'd just be talking to myself, convincing myself to buy group buys. Static says, I have learned 3 and 5-year-olds do not understand daylight savings time. Merlin reading my replies to other people, says Donut. Well, it shows up here, so I have no idea if you're talking to me until I read it. Until I read it. Anyway, let's see. Let me pull up my notes here and get the show on the road. Alright. Very first item that is ending this week. Here we go. Very first item ending this week is DSS Solarized Dark. Solarized Dark is actually one of my favorite colorways. Like, I definitely should have bought more than one. So hopefully I see this back in GMK, but for now, it's available in DSS. You may be looking at the base kit here and being like, that base kit seems like it's missing a few keys. Well, yes, it is indeed missing a few keys because this is specific to a 40% layout. And yes, that price is correct. $110 for 40%. Someone on YouTube actually mentioned it to me that because there are so few kits specifically for 40%, that this price is actually very good for them. This price is actually very good for them. And I'm like, okay. For me, since I'm not a 40% user, this price is horrendous to me. When I look at this, I'm like, holy crap, $110 for only those keys? No way. No way. In terms of the profile though, DSS is one of Signature Plastic's newer profiles, or rather I guess it's an old profile that they've resurrected. But yeah, there's very few kits that have this, so I would love to see more kits with the DSS. But anyway, you can pick up the base kit for $110 and the novelties for $20. And yeah, the novelties are that, pretty much. Here, let's take a look at a couple more of these renders. Of course it would be on 40% boards. Looks really good. Looks good to me. Oh, that's a cute board right there. Anyone know what this board is? I'd love to buy that just as a, just like something to play around with. Static says, if I had to buy GMK base kit, Space Hard and 40s kit, it would be over 200. There we go. Looks so cute. It's the Av, says Ash Quality. Cool. I will have to look that up. The other boards, ooh. Here, let's just bring them all up. Yeah. Yeah, Solarized Dark looks so cool. If you think you've seen this set before, if you've seen this colorway before, you might have seen it as an IDE theme. So I've mentioned this before, but if you're trying to get into keyset design, and you find yourself having trouble finding colors that work together, you can get inspired by looking at IDE themes. Like, a lot of those themes have been vetted for a long time. So if you were to take that and move it over to a key set, there's a good chance that you will be successful as well. Anyway, this set expires tonight, actually. From February 15th to March 14th, and estimated ship date is late May. So yeah, that's not too far away actually. If you're a 40% user and do not want to wait for a year or more to get your key set, please consider this. Please consider this. Once again, click that link. $130 total to get both those kits. Next key set that is expiring. Next key set that is expiring is an ePBT one. There you go. This is ePBT Wraith for $109. Check it out. Check it out. I think when this first came live, I showed you guys one of the boards that I had that had very similar looking legends, which is why I was considering this. So you got the base kit, then the spacebar kit, just like that. Spacebar kit is how much? $17. Group by date is until tomorrow, March 15th. Estimated ship date, this will be announced after the Group by ends, but if I'm not mistaken, I think ePBT lead times are like, what, 7 to 8 months? Knock on wood. Hopefully, maybe. Yeah, I quite like it. Like, look at all these legends here. I think what I mentioned last time, though, is even though I liked the legends, I did feel that the arrows were kind of out of place. I kind of would have preferred that the arrow legends be like up, down, left, and right, rather than just arrows. But that might just be me. That might just be me. Anyway, this is a set that retails for $109 and ends tomorrow. Click that link if you guys are interested. Okay. Oh, no renders, no renders. All right, the next key set that is ending is also ending tomorrow. This one I quite like. This one I quite like. This is, of course, GMK Iceburg. Let's look at the base kit. Base kit goes for $134.99. Look at that. Not sure if it really evokes the feeling of an iceberg when I look at it. It kind of looks more like a... I know, when I first saw this, for some reason I thought of SeaWorld. I thought of SeaWorld. So at least I guess it's... It does evoke the sense of water. You know, these are the novelties. You've got your iceberg, penguin, narwhal, Eskimos. Let's see, what else is there? A polar bear, an igloo, an iceberg, ice fishing, a bear. Is that a bear? I think that's a bear. Yeah, these are pretty cute. I like them. Look at that, it's so cute. Yeah, base kit is 135, novelties are 50. Let's see what else is here. $30. Here, there we go. Okay, so I will definitely be picking up this desk mat. Something about this just looks really cool, you know? So I was considering between this and the abstract version, but if you've been on this show for long, you know that it's not that I hate desk mats that have center designs, but I just think that once you put a keyboard there, it kind of obfuscates it. So I'd rather have a design that's off to the side like this, right? Like this, you know? Not that this looks bad by like any means. This one actually looks fabulous. It's just, I feel like the design is lost once you put a keyboard on there, right? But what I do want to draw your guys' attention to is this. Check that out. Check that out. It's an actual iceberg. An iceberg artisan. But yeah, check out that price. $115. Probably one of the pricier artisans that I've seen, that I've talked about on the show. Is it worth it? Maybe. Is it cool? Absolutely yes. I like it. I like it. Personally, though, I probably wouldn't buy it. Well, says that is so expensive. Yeah, I know, right? Super expensive. All right, let's see. What else here? Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. They even have what did they call these? They call these Inuktitut Alt Alphas. Pretty cool. I've never seen this script in my life. But I'm glad to see that other languages are at least being represented in like sub legend form. You see that? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Nice. Anyway, let's go take a look at some more of these renders here. Any keyboard renders? Give me a keyboard render. Why no keyboard render? What? What? You know what? Here, let's see if Geek Hack has any. GMK Iceburg. Let's see. Does the actual thing have renders? Yes, it does. Perfect. Okay, let's go take a look at keyboard renders really quick. Here we go. The House 65 looks good. El Darkso subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much. Ooh. Very nice. Cool, cool, cool. Pylon 7 says this is probably going to end up like the next GMK Bingsu. Okay. Cool. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Though I do think it seems to only work with light colored boards, like specifically a white colored board. Like polycarb looks kind of weird to me, to be honest. Ooh, this one looks good. Maybe because it's an iron 165. I feel like lots of things look good on an iron. Oh boy. PGR Alice, yeah. Oh, okay. So there's at least one custom color, the WS1. Cool. Anyway, if you guys want to check that out, you can read through the Geek Hack page, and if you want to join the group buy and you're in the United States, you can check out the vendor link right there. This one expires tomorrow. Base kit is $135. Johnny says, I'm seriously considering this. Never seen an Inuit language in any of my hobbies before. Yeah, I know. This is like really unique. I think at the very least, I'd probably go for the Desmat and this guy right here. The novelties. They look so cool. Anyway, next set that is expiring tomorrow is GMK Inukuma. Here we go. All the way on Prime keyboards. Base kit retails for $135. Numpad for $45. Spacebar $35. And of course a Rama cap for $38. Here we go. Let's go look at some renders again. Let's go look at some renders. Oh, come on. It doesn't expand when I click on it. There we go. That looks good. I quite like this set as well, to be honest. I like the dark colors and the almost yellow legend. Plutonium says Inukuma grew on me. Yeah, I can see that. Look at that Rama cap. If Inukuma had Latin only alphas, I would have jumped on it day one. Amazing color scheme. Yeah, it looks really good to me too. What were the novelties? Were there novelties? There were no novelties. Okay. No novelties, just base. There we go. Just base and all that. It will look great on Fuji. Reminds me of an inverted birch. Oh, hey! That's actually a good point. But I think this looks better. This looks better. I will have to mention though that as good as this set looks, I personally feel that any set that has sub-legends looks better when the mods are also icon. Now, if it's an icon mod, it looks better. If it's a text mod, then I feel like it starts to get a little too crowded. Let's see, did that? How was that on Iceburg? Was Iceburg the same way? Oh, okay, there we go. Iceburg had icons. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. But Inukuma, or Inukuma, has text. Text and icons. Yeah. Just a personal preference on my part. I know a lot of people like text-based all the time, every single key set, but for me, it differs between the two. Sometimes I like icons, sometimes I like text, but if it's sub-legends, I always like icons. Didn't think these sub-legends are doable in double shot. They're typically not double shot, they're the UV printing process that GMK has. It's supposed to be a better pad printing. Like pad printing is like super weak. This is supposed to be a longer lasting pad printing. Image is shown our renders. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, yeah, this one, Group by Ends 315, and as usual, expected to ship in Q1 of 2022. You know, basically every GMK set that is ending or even starting this week will ship in Q1 or QT. Or Q2, I mean. Daft Walrus says, haven't seen any GMK pad print wear off. Me too, actually. I've never seen a GMK pad print wear off. But I've seen like other pad printed stuff wear off. Anyway, check this set out. It expires tomorrow, March 15th. Alright, next set. Next set that is expiring. Oh, Gambit says, these ones are new molds. They aren't UV according to what I've heard everywhere else. Really? Really? Because if so, that would be pretty amazing. My eyes are not good enough to see pad printing versus double shot. But if that's true, that would be amazing. That's what's driving the cost. 135. 135. I feel like 135 is about where the price should be, even if it's a TKL only supporting kit. Because this is all custom colors, right? So 135 does sound a bit right. That really is double shot and new molds. Then that is an absolute steal. Absolute steal. Cool. So what does this mean for the community? Does it mean that we can make double shot sub-legends now? Is that what that means? Is that what that means? I don't know. Nipple says, dang it, Merlin, I wasn't gonna buy this set. Sorry. Well, sorry, not sorry. I guess I should have a disclaimer when I report on the news. I may or may not have you buy stuff or make you want to buy stuff. Nefert says, depends who owns the molds. Well, typically GMK owns the molds, or at least they make them on your behalf. Damn it said, but yeah, maybe it isn't driving the cost as much. It's like, alright, just in my understanding of like keycap making, not that I have very much experience with it, but if this was double shot sub-legends, I would expect this to be $150, $155 set, not 135. But, you know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. But anyway, check that out. Check that out. It's ending tomorrow. Everett says, sometimes the designers pay a premium to own the molds. Ooh, interesting. Anyway, next set that is ending tomorrow is not a GMK set. This is... Come on, close. There we go. This is MG Ghost ABS Double Shot by Mel Geek. I feel like this was one of those sets that I missed last week or something. But yeah, for base kit, $99.99. Mega kit, which is the face is $50. Novelties is $30. And the accent kit is $11.99. Look at all that. Let's go look at the renders for a bit here. I don't like it. Why can't I click on it? Here, let's go find a good mod. Or a good picture. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that funny looking? I like it. I can definitely see the face there. Can definitely see the face. So it only works up if I'm like looking far away from it, right? But once I get too close, I'm like, oh, why is this colored differently? I don't know. I don't know. Here we go. Any other renders? Ooh, a CA66. Let's go look at that one. Go CA66. Yeah, I think high profile seems to work best on the CA66. Let's see, any others? Nope, that's still the CA66. Okay. Cool. Cool. This one is lead time 6 months. That's not bad at all. It's about roughly the same lead time as ePBT. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Estimated ship date is end of August 2021. Not bad at all. Oh, here we go. This one's a good infographic. If you guys are wondering how MG compares to other profiles, here it is. They've even included MDA. But if you look at this, its main competitor is SA. If you look at the height differences, it's basically almost the same profile as SA, but shorter. Think about it that way. Like, it seems a little more... It almost looks a little bit more contoured. At least from the way it's... Maybe it's just the yellow that I'm seeing. Not sure. Not sure. Alright. Anyway, if you guys are interested in that key set, $99.99. Group buy ending tomorrow. Right, next key set expiring. This one you've got a little bit more time. I try to go chronologically here, but this one is a key set that is expiring on the 19th. I believe that's Friday. That is Friday. This one is IFK Monocrome. For $75, you can get a base kit that covers pretty much up to TKL and most of the common layouts. You've also got extension kits for $35. Extension kits will cover the numpad and a couple and ISO and a couple of the least common layouts right there. Let's go look at some of these renders. I know I've read about this, people saying, oh, it looks like a what do you call it? It was the GMK multiverse? Was it multiverse? No, it was it's the Persona 5 set. Metaverse, there we go, Metaverse. GMK Metaverse set. There we go. It looks like a cheap copy of it. Once I look at it, I'm just like, yeah, I can absolutely see that. This looks like one of those cheap copies that you can pick up from like AliExpress. Man. But is it worth it? Is it worth it for 75? Yeah, Gambit says those aren't renders. Yeah, these are not renders. These are the real thing. Yeah, that looks super cheap looking, to be honest. Here, let's... Yeah, a lot of the legends look kind of fuzzy to me. Is that just my poor eyesight, or does that look the same to you guys? Legends look a little fuzzy. Big Walrus says, not worth it. Pylon 7 says, Infinity's OEM is purportedly Win Mix. Oh yeah, okay. I know they make some of the cheaper cherry caps as well, which also does cheap LE keycaps. Never buying IFK, says Peace Pixel. Horard says, not until IFK has a GB that comes out right. Don't like IFK Sublegend fonts. El Dark Soul says, I like IFK. I don't like the key company and their QC. Ah, okay. Will the red even be red? Well, okay, here. These are not renders. These are actual production pics. And just from that alone, that does not look red to me. That looks more like a very saturated pink. You know? But at the same time, they didn't actually... They didn't post any renders. So for all we know, this could actually be what they envisioned, right? You know? This could be what they envisioned, and it's like spot on. Who knows? But yeah, this one, base kit for 75, extensions for 35. Closing date is this coming Friday, March 19th. Expected ship date is November 2021. So if you're looking for a keycap set, and you don't mind that the legends are a little fuzzy, you were a big fan of GMK Metaverse, you can consider this. Pick it up. Alright. Next key set. I think this might be the last one of the evening. This one was all the way on Z Frontier. SA Strong Spirit. Oh, there we go. SA Strong Spirit. So, when I first talked about this, I mentioned that the WASD key in that obnoxious font that you're seeing here was part of the base kit, and you had to buy another kit to do it. I was wrong. In fact, I think in that same episode, I think it was Whale who mentioned it like 20 minutes later. But yeah, this is a part of the novelty kits, I believe. See, so the base kit has the WASD as normal, right? Normal, just fine. Everything's all good. And you want the novelties kit to get the WASD that's big and ugly, just like what Kawaii Voldemort said. But yeah, this is a fairly expensive kit, to be honest. Just the base kit alone is $175. Whew. It's very pricey. Super pricey. Novelties are... Here, let's just go through this really quick. Base is $175. Novelties are $80. So expensive. Spirit is $115. And space bars are $20. Space bars are the cheapest. Okay, yeah, that's way too pricey in my opinion. Look at that. Okay, this one ends on the 20th. This is 20th is Saturday. Pajata says, I love SA, but not this. I would agree with you. This is definitely not a colorway that I like. I think if he had kept it to be like just all black with the yellow sub-legends, it would look better. But at the same time, it would look like an SA version of GMK Inukuma, right? So yeah, that's this is a high-profile, more saturated version of Inukuma, I guess. R6 Real Rook says the red caps are so random. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that too. Listen Up Phone says, I like the color scheme, but I've never tried SA and this is too expensive for an experiment. It is way too expensive. Like, honestly, I think even with the custom colors, I think this set should have been closer to 150, 160. Like, keep clicking the wrong thing. Like, don't get me wrong. The base for 175 is not too far off. I just think it could be a little bit cheaper at 160. Well, says Spirit already is a GMK set. But this is Strong Spirit. It's literally just GMK Spirit with some ugly novelties. Oh man. Yeah, that's just way too pricey. Way too pricey. But if you guys like this set, check it out. Check it out. This expires on Saturday, the 20th. Alright, so out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 key sets, which one are you guys most interested in this week? Once again, that is DSS Solarized Dark, only for 40%. ePBT Wraith, GMK Iceburg, GMK Inukuma, MG Ghost, IFK Monochrome, and SA Strong Spirit. Which of these sets are you guys most interested in? I'd love to hear from the audience. Hawaii says it's the ugliest set I've ever seen. Whale says none. Ash Quality says Solarized Dark, Iceberg. DJ says, do they make small keyboards? Yes, they do. They make 40% and smaller, actually. Inukama or Iceberg. Inukama or Inukuma. Why do I always say Inukama? Iceberg, and that's a soft endorsement, says Big Walrus. King Friday says nada. Listen Up Phones Cop DSS Solarized Dark a bit over an hour ago. Nice. Inukuma. If only Solarized Dark was compatible with 65s and 75s. If it was, I would have bought it. Would totally have bought it. Silk says, none, to be honest. Iceberg is cute, but not to buy. Yeah, I think out of all these key sets right now, the one I would most likely pick up is GMK Iceberg. And even with that said, I'd probably only pick up the desk mat and the novelties, because the novelties look so cool. Look at that. That's pretty cute. Yeah. And if only Solarized Dark covered 60s, like even if it only covered up to 60s, I would still buy it. But the fact that it only covers up to 40s, I'm like, shoots. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Peace Pixel says none, but Solarized Dark if I use 40. Gamut said Striker 2. Striker 2 is not ending this week. Striker 2 is ending... Let me look at my notes here. I think we have another week of Striker, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually, we have more than a couple weeks. Striker 2 ends in April. There we go. Son of Liability says, hey Merlin, how are the GBs looking this week? I think they're fine. They're just like, you know, just like every other week, I'd say. Damn, it says my way of saying pass. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's see. So that's just the key sets. Let's go talk about boards, right? Let's go talk about boards. We do have a few boards expiring this week. First one is expiring tomorrow. Here we go. This is the KBDFans D45. Here we go. Look at this. For, I believe if you got all the fancy options, such as the E-gray and the E-blue, it's $239. Cool. This is kind of like a metal Timo of sorts. If you guys remember that board, Timo 50. Check that out. Look, it's got a USB-C on the back end right there. A little weight there, brass plate, hot swappable PCB. What else? What else can you pick here? You can pick brass, aluminum, and FR4 plates. Not bad. I like the fact that they're starting to do FR4 plates. That's good. That blue looks so nice to me. Ed Loco says, caught a peek of possible GMK Oblivion round 3. Nice. Very cool. These Pixel says, I'm tempted to buy this since I missed Teemo. Yeah. Very cool. I would recommend going for the FR4 plate. Just because I feel like a lot of KBDFans brass plates tend to be, or brass plated boards tend to be stiffer. The E-Blue looks really tempting. It's as good as it looks in the render. Then yeah, I know, right? Volt Boy Blue. Let's see. If you were to buy this, you have until tomorrow and... I don't really like how like KBDFans is always like, oh, we'll only announce when the group buy delivers once the group buy ends. But I guess that's how they like gauge. Like if they get like 100 orders versus 1,000 orders, the delivery time will be different. Especially since they don't have any kind of hard cap on their group buy, right? Yeah. Since this is hot swap, this is the only layout that's available. You've got your split spacebar, you've got your macros on the left, arrow keys on the bottom right. Cool, 5-degree typing angle, an 18mm front height. There we go. Cool. Any pictures of the PCB, KBD fans? Any pictures? Nope. Oh, it's designed by Way. Okay, very cool. And yes, this is a gasket mount board. KBDFans has the D series, the D45 for this guy right here. They've got the D60 for their DZ60 boards. They've got the D65 for the KBD67 Mark II series. They've got the D84 for the KBD75s. And I fully expect them having like a D version of their TKL as well. E-Man says, no way! No way. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this and have a cool, let's see, let's pick the one. 239 bucks. Check it out tomorrow, because tomorrow is when the group buy ends. There we go. Next board. Next board that is ending is also ending tomorrow. There we go. This one is the SEMO TKL. I believe this is a board that I missed last time. Well, I talked about missing it last time. So here it is. This is from JM Sir, all the way in Korea. And my biggest critique of this was the number of exposed screws on the weight, right? Like the weight looked good, but exposing screws like that kind of tacky to me. Like I feel like at the bare minimum, they could have used gold screws, right? But they chose black screws. It just completely ruins the aesthetic of it. See that? Look, it's a good looking weight. Just that those screws, really strange, really strange. There we go. The first proto actually looked fairly good, with only two screws exposed. Then they went to the 4-screw variant. Look at that. Kind of looks like the Evolve right here. Evolve design. But get this, guys. Get this. This is a 250 first come first serve board, and it is $520 US. And it does not come with a PCB. You have to procure your own PCB. It needs to be an A87 type board. So he does provide a short list here. You've got the Heine H87C, the Fave 87C, Snowpro equals. All of these boards are still like an additional 50 bucks, right? 50 bucks at the bare minimum. I'd say out of all of these, the Heine H87C might be the easiest to get. All of these other ones, I feel like you need to special order or something like that. Yeah, and check this out. To North America, $70 for your shipping fee. So yeah, just to get the PCB and the shipping, this is close to a $700 board. Yeah, it looks good until you flip it around. But good thing you don't stare at the back of your board 24/7 while you're typing, right? Anyway, you've got until tomorrow to decide if you like this. It's so pretty, but so expensive. It says LTT Store 99. The novel says, and I was hesitant on JDA the Moon because of the $40 shipping to US. If you're in Canada, $800, probably too expensive. Damn, it says, genuine question, why are TKLs more often expensive than other layouts? Most layouts in the community fall between the 60, 65, and 75. TKLs at its base price seems to be more expensive because it's more material, right? It's more material, and because it's more material, it's also more to ship. So all in all, more processing time in the machine, and just all of that adds up. Peter Poppin says, passing on this, rather get the ESN TKL. Well, now that you've said that, let's see. We will be talking about that board, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. Anyway, check out this board on the 15th, which is tomorrow. You have a cool $520 to burn. Alright, the next board. Next board that is ending this week. Or ending tomorrow. McPatty Star says, hey Merlin, just came to stop by to see some news. Thank you. Thanks for joining in. There we go. This is a board that people have been talking about quite a lot. This is the Fuji 65, available in Founders Edition. And I believe the SE stands for Standard Edition. There you go. From $1. Don't let that deceive you. You cannot buy this board for $1. But here, let's go look at the Founders Edition. Just because that's the most expensive. This is the most expensive variant. $359. Oh, actually, the most expensive variant is a hot swap. That brings it up to $364 right there. And you can set your quantity. Okay, cool. There we go. This is a 65% keyboard with a top blocker. It is a top mount board with 6.5 degree typing angle. Plate comes standard with aluminum, brass, and carbon fiber, available for extra pricing. PCB is available in hot swap and solder. Let's see, let's go look at a few more pictures here. Thin Pie says white is more expensive. Really? Let me... Wait, that's the PCB, huh? Here, let's go pick up the white one. White. Oh, you're right. Hey! You are correct there. Let's do hot swap. There, $433. There we go. There we go. Originally shown in the JTK Night Sakura render, has become a hot topic since its first appearance. Cool. Bit pricey. Yeah, that just looks really nice. Looks really pretty. Ooh, look at that logo right there. So, as some of... Wait, what was that? What? Anyway, as some of you may have heard, I will be reviewing this board at some time in the near future. Unfortunately, since the group buy is tomorrow, and I still do not see a Fuji anywhere in this room, I will not be able to give my my full thoughts on it until well after the group buy. So yeah, we'll see when it actually comes. But when it does, I will be building it on stream and reviewing it not long after. It does look like a really good board though, so I'm very excited to build it. A lot of people have mentioned that, oh, for that price, I was expecting it to be gasket mounted at least. The people were upset that this was a top mount board, but to be fair, you know, not all gasket mount boards are the best. Not all gasket mount boards sound the best either. There are many instances of a top mount board sounding really good and feeling really good. Vey, Fire Roca, and Daniel Shu have subscribed. Thank you so much. You guys make this stream possible. In fact, you may notice that the lighting in this room has changed a little bit. You guys have contributed a lot to help me improve my lighting. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Let's see, what am I getting? I have no clue what I'm getting. I do not know what color. I don't even know if it's Founders Edition or Standard Edition. I don't even know what the plate is. I know nothing other than the fact that I'm getting one sometime after the group buy is done. Nipple says, to be honest, I feel like not sending out any prototypes to reviewers and running the group buy for only 1 week is kind of sus. If you guys wanna catch a build stream with this, check out Apiary. I think Apiary built one last Sunday. Let's see, Shredsu says, I almost went the Fuji but went with Vega. Rizzy's tempted to get a pink now. Cool. Akip says, I'd expect seamless or at least half seamless. Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see once I build this board. It does look good from up front. A lot of people were also saying that, oh, if you took an L on the Iron 165, this looks kind of similar. Looks kind of similar. Yeah, API reviewed and Feather also streamed it as well. Nice. Panzilla says Hamaji Neo is supposed to make a video on it, but is completely MIA. Hamaji Neo shows up every now and then, so maybe he'll show up tonight. Who knows? Senpai got the pink. Nice. But yeah, you guys have until tomorrow to purchase this. So all I've been talking about is the Founders Edition, right? But if you go for the Standard Edition, let's go for the blue. Standard Edition is... Wait, I clicked on Standard. Why did it go? Standard Edition. There we go. Let's do Standard Edition pink. This one's quite a bit cheaper, 285 bucks. You know, and the difference being instead of a stainless steel plate, it's pretty much just all aluminum. I mean, stainless steel back plate. It's like pretty much all aluminum, so a lot cheaper, a lot more manageable. But yeah, you guys have until tomorrow to check it out. Click that link if interested. Oh, that is a ugly link. Let me shorten that really quick. Oh my word. Here, this should be better. There we go. That's a much nicer looking link. But anyway, those are the only 3 keyboards that I am aware of that are expiring this week. Once again, that is the D45 from KBDFans, the SEMO TKL from JM Sir, and the Fuji 65. So out of these 3, which ones are you guys most interested in? Let me know in the comments. LTT source says shiny butt is best butt. Now, once again, that is the KBDFans D45, the SEMO TKL, and the Fuji 65. Which one are you guys most interested in? Fuji 65, TKL, Fuji. Sav says no money for any. Fuji. Does stainless steel scratch easy over time on dust mats? I don't think so. Fanzilla already picked up the Fuji. Nice. Why Voldemort is going for the D45. Fuji. Already got a Fuji, probably a D45. Peter Poppins is saying none. Simon says none. Fuji. Saving up for another board. Fuji 100%, but I already bought Sokka. Nice. Out of these three boards, since I'm already getting a Fuji of sorts for review, that narrows my choice down to a D45 and a SEMO. Just because I'm not too much of a TKL person, and I know that this back weight is totally gonna bug me, I would probably go with the D45. D45 right there. But yeah, those are all the group buys that are ending as far as I know. Just as a quick recap once again, that's DSS Solarized Dark, ePBT Wraith, GMK Iceburg, GMK Inukuma, MG Ghost, IFK Monocrome, SA Strong Spirit, and in terms of keyboards, that's the KBDFans D45, the SEMO TKL, and the Fuji 65. And before I forget, guess how much joining all of this would cost you? Super expensive. Guess how much all of this would cost you guys? Here, let me pull up my notes really quick. I skipped over 1 GB. This guy is ending tonight, actually. This is GMK Maestro. Here we go. Yeah, is this ending tonight? Is it tonight or tomorrow? Tonight, the 14th. The 14th is tonight. There we go. Yeah. This one right here for a base kit. 135 bucks. Accents for 35. Novelties for 60. Got a couple desk mats here. 19.99. 19.99 each. Got the Salvin Artisan for 52. You've got the Rama Artisan for 56. Half Note for 56. 68 for the enter key. And a switch opener for 42 bucks. Let's just briefly look at some of these renders right here. I think when I first talked about this, when it entered Group Buy, my biggest concern about it was that I've seen so many black on white, white on black sets. In fact, this kind of look was something that I always like pieced together when I first entered like the hobby. I would pick up some white on black cherry sets, some black on white cherry sets, and then I'd mix them. So just the white alphas and the black modifier looked kind of looked really boring to me. Like if I were to buy this set, I would have to buy not just the base, but also the accents, because I think it's the accents that really bring the set together. Like look at that. That looks really good. That looks absolutely fantastic. But without those accents, it just looks normal. You know? Just looks normal. But did I link this in chat yet? No, I did not. Here. Asimor says, yeah, I also think the accent is a must. Yeah, it's just, it looks way too normal to me. See? Base kit on its own, I'm like, pass. Base kit and accent, yeah. Base kit, accent, and I guess if you want to put novelties there too. Looks great. Looks great. So yeah, so guys, the total cost for everything. The total cost for everything here this week alone, $3,480.53. $3,480.53. That is how much buying all of these group buys will cost you just for this week only, and that does not include taxes, customs fees, or shipping. 3,480 and 53 cents. That is close to one of the more expensive weeks. I think the most expensive week so far was the end of January, where we hit a little over 5,000. Genival says, there goes my rent. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But yeah, that's joining everything that I talked about. All of these guys, 3,480. Yeah. Anyway, as I've said before, there is no way I can actually find everything. You know? So every now and then, I always find missed group buys, right? Like either people remind me after the stream, or like I'm like 5 minutes after the stream, I'm just like, wait a second, wasn't so and so also expiring? Why didn't I talk about that? Blah 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 blah, right? So this is where I get to talk about all of the missed group buys. And with that, let's talk about the first one. This one is another GMK set. This is GMK Hinokuku. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Here we go. This is retailing on the Kono store. When I first saw this set, maybe this is why I didn't remember it last week, because I'm not a big fan of red. So say base set for 135, alphas for 80, novelties for 45, space bars for 35, $16.99 for the 2 dust mats. This set really reminded me of what was that set? It was part of the Avatar series, and it was GMK Red Dragon. You know, it also kind of reminds me of GMK Red Samurai, except it's a much worse looking GMK Red Samurai, you know? But at the same time, I think this is what GMK Red Dragon should have been. Right? Yeah, so this is a group buy that launched on March 9th, and it's expiring on April 9th. Alright, let's take a closer look at all these renders. Aggressive samurai. Look at that. I actually like the modifiers, like the modifier colors. I just don't like the alpha colors. And look at that, that's icon mods. On a set without sub-legends, I would prefer text. This is all just icon. I love Kino says Hinokuku basically means Fire Nation. Oh, really? Reminds you of Max Key Berserk? Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, I really don't like... I don't like those alpha colors at all. Okay, is it just me? Or does this render look like GMK Red Samurai? Right? Look. Look at the difference there. Can you guys see that difference? Or is it just my color blindness? Right? There is a big difference, right? Right? McPatty says, wait, one render has text, icon, mods, and the other doesn't. Oh, you're right. That's so weird. That is so weird. I like these colors better. I like these colors better. The low angle is much darker, says Perarch. Yeah, it's completely different. Way better, says Happy Tailwag. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, this is a set I'm gonna be passing on personally, but if this is a set that interests you, group buy just started on the 9th and you have until April to join in. Next set that I missed out on is... here we go. This one is GMK Serenity all the way on drop. You know, for 125 bucks for the base kit, 109 for the compact kit. So yeah, compact kit is basically just the TKL portion. So I would have expected a much cheaper, a much steeper drop in price. Huh. Let's see. You got some kind of novelties for 40 and space bars for 25. Honestly, I find like a lot of Mito sets are very hard for me to see. Right? So these are supposed to be two different colors, right? Are these supposed to be two different colors? Oh no, wait. It's just the compact kit. Okay. Same color, compact kit. But the compact kit also has different mod legends. Okay. Dang, okay. I almost feel like the icon mods should have been split out into their own kit, but interesting. Very interesting. Let's go look at renders, right? Let's go start at the very beginning. There we go. Start at the very beginning. There goes. There we go. Like, I can barely see this kit, guys. This is the shade of purple that I can barely see. To me, this almost looks like a faded GMK Striker to me, right? Like, I can tell that the mods are like darker. They're like darker than the alphas, but other than that, I can't tell. I can't tell. This just looks like a faded GMK Striker. Ooh, no, that is a blue board. That's a blue board with a yellow spacebar. Can't see it. Okay, with this render, I think I can see some of the purple. Interesting. Okay. Whoa. Look at that honeycomb dust mat right there. Geneville says, I want to see you design a keycap set with your color blindness. It's interesting. Well, you can see one of my key sets. Hopefully I'll have many more, but we'll see. We'll see. It's been hard to get into vendor queues lately. Merlin, you probably want to get a colorimeter. Colorimeter? Is that how you pronounce that? Colorimeter? Is GMK Gold Rush still a go? Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm supposed to be talking with Project Keyboards a bit. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys are interested in this set, definitely check it out. You have until March 11th. Okay, next set that I missed. Actually, no, those are the only two key sets that I missed. Let's talk about boards that I missed. Here we go. This one is all the way on Canon keys. This is the Angel 65. For 375 bucks, you get a 65% keyboard with two blockers. I guess it's a Win keyless 65. Pin mount, seamless 65% keyboard kit. Here. This one you have until March 22nd at 6 p.m. Eastern. Cool. 6-degree typing angle, aluminum case. Top is available in WinKey and WinKeyless. There we go. Designed by West Foxtrot, finished in matte black. Plate options are polypropylene and POM. Actually, that's the first time that I've ever seen POM spelled out. Polyoxymethylene. Polyoxymethylene. Okay, yeah. Available in half and full layout. Pretty cool. Here, let's go look. Let's go look at some of these. Are these renders or are these the real thing? Oh, these are prototypes, right? That looks like a prototype right there. Huh. Interesting. Okay. USB-C. That side profile looks pretty good. I like that side profile a lot. It's like, it looks simple, but because of the bezeling that they're doing, it just looks, it like adds like a touch of elegance to it. Yeah, I like that. McPatty Star says, do you have an IC group buy section? This is the group buy section. The IC section is stuff that I post every other Friday whenever I have time. Angel on the back. Okay. Cool. So my biggest question about this is, what is pin mount? Because I don't know what pin mount is. And a pin mount system in a new form factor. Let's see. Pin mount mounting style. There is no pressure from the top half of the case on the plate. There are 4 pins in the corners of the base that hold the plate in place and it rests on the lip of the base. The lack of downward pressure allows the plate more freedom of movement towards the center while still retaining an even pressure around the edge of the board. Oh, okay. I can understand that. I'm curious to see what that's like in practice, you know, because, see, look, he even mentions the theory. It is a theory. So I'd really like to type on this board just to see if that's really true, you know? But $375 for a board like this, that's not a bad pricing at all. Is there a picture with a win key one? Or is this just all win keyless? It's just like 4 holes in the plate and you place them onto 4 pins of the board. Okay, yeah. I joined the Angel, couldn't pass it up. Alan said, I just realized the buzzing is gone. How did you fix it? I killed the bees that were hiding in my closet. I believe they're giving them out based on a raffle system. It is a limit, 1 keyboard per order. This is a group buy. I don't think it's just that. So you can click on that. Add to cart. Boom! I've added it to the cart. Alright, if you guys are interested in this, definitely check it out. You have until the 22nd. I do know that there is a limited number of units, so this could very well end sooner than the 22nd. Alright, another board that is ending on the 22nd is a TKL. There we go. This is the ESN TL, or it's a ESN TKL. There we go. For 318 pounds. Let's see, how much is this in US dollars? 442 US dollars. Here, mounting type, gasket mount, typing angle 7 degrees. Number of units 400, supports both ANSI and ISO. Plate materials aluminum, brass, carbon fiber, and FR4. PCB, matte black, USB Type-C, PCB designed by Yankar, yeah! Supports QMK VIA and ESD protection, awesome! Here, let's go take a look at the cross-section of this. Top case, upper gaskets. Yeah, so this is pretty much your standard gasket design. Looks good. Someone earlier mentioned that this was better than the one from JM Sir, the SEMO TKL. Based on what I'm seeing, I would agree with that already. Like, look, the top looks just like any TKL out there. But why is this loading so slow? Peter Poppins is getting this for myself for my birthday. Awesome! Happy birthday, man! Why is it loading so slow? Why? There we go. The aquamarine is amazing. There we go. You guys can watch my internet load this. See? There we go. This is how I believe a weight should be put on, with no screws, right? This one looks so much nicer. Like, sure, there are screws exposed on the bottom, but the weight itself, to me, the weight is an accent piece, right? So if you mar it by putting screws in, it just takes away from that. Right? The aqua case back. Yeah, this looks really nice. Oh, the black one looks good too. Cool. Yeah, I am a big fan of Yankar PCB, so I'm glad that he is the designer behind this. Pretty cool. Any other options here? Let's see. Let's do 1 kilos in WK, maroon wine, blue gray, ultraviolet, silver black, EY, E black, polycarb. Ooh, polycarb. I did not see that on the list. Any pictures of the polycarb? Is this it? That looks like it. Nope, that's not. That's just the white one. How about that? Nope, that's still white. Looks like an iron 180 from above. Yeah, I know, right? The plate material, cool. Oh, you can even mix it. You can have a polycarb top or a polycarb bottom, so you could mix and match them. That's really nice. That's really nice. I think this is probably the best TKL that I'm talking about this week. But it does come at a premium, $442 or 318 pounds. So yeah. This one ends on the 22nd. Check it out if you guys are interested in a nice quality TKL. Next board that is ending on the 22nd, lots of boards ending there, is also from Canon Keys. This one is the Cornelius keyboard. This is a 40% keyboard that's split and staggered. Look at that, it's really cute. Really cute, but as you guys know, I'm not a big 40% guy, so probably not going to buy this board, but I do think it's cute. Look at that. See, how much is this board? 430 bucks. Wow, that is pricey. That is pricey. Oh my word. Let's go look at some of the stats here. 6.5 degree typing angle, gasket mounting is with pour-on gaskets and foam. USB-C includes hot swap PCB. Case colors are black, dark gray, and white. Plate options are anodized aluminum, black, purple, burgundy, and blue. Polycarb as well. Wow, this feels really pricey. Wow. Like, it's cute, but I feel like this board should have been more like 300, 380 there. Like, definitely not over 400. Wow. That's a surprise. Let's see. Is it delivering fast? Is that why? Estimated date of delivery, July. Okay, July 2021. That's probably why. It's probably been QC'd, like it's being QC'd very well, and some are already in production. So who knows? Who knows? That's probably why it's a little bit more expensive. But I like it. I like it. Just not for the price of 430. Anyway, if you guys do like the board and think it's worth 430, check out that link before the 22nd. Right, the next board is something I am very excited by. There we go. This is the NK87 from Novel Keys. Alright, as you guys can see, I am a big fan of NK products. As you can see from the NK65EE on my desk. So naturally, this caught my attention. And the color that I'll be going for is the Solarized. Or is the Solar Yellow, I mean. Alright, look at that. Here. Let's blast that open. That NK87, for the most part, it just looks like an NK65 in TKL form factor. See, it's even got those, look, see? It's got those indicator LEDs on the right here, on the top. You guys can see that right there. If you look at the back, here, let's go look at the back right there. If you look at the back, that's pretty much what the back looks like as well. You know, all the same stuff, really. NK65, but in TKL form factor. The difference, though, is I am glad that Novel Keys took the community's feedback. Even though it comes with plate mount stabs, the PCB itself can support PCB mounted stabs. It's just that it comes with plate mount stabs, which doesn't... I don't know why they made that decision, but I guess if you're like a hardcore enthusiast and you only buy like premium keyboards, you probably wouldn't be buying this. But maybe this is meant for the same kind of people who would look at these boards and say entry level, you know? And typically speaking, plate mount stabs are easier to remove and mod than a PCB mounted one. You know? Like overall, it looks like a very... Yeah, it looks like an NK65 in TKL form factor. So it's not all that special, to be honest. Yeah, look, it's like hot swap PCB. PCB, I believe, is made by Yancar as well. USB-C, ARM microcontroller, all that good stuff. Bearing K is also included, nice. And it's got that same modified top mount where it's like the PCB is screwed into the plate, then the plate is screwed into the top, and then that whole assembly is screwed down into the bottom part, right? Exactly the same as the NK65EE. But yeah, it's cool. If you were very happy with the NK65, you might want to consider this. I will personally be picking up a Solar Yellow, just because yellow is like my favorite color here, and I would put GMK Merlin on it. I'd put GMK Merlin. Serica would look good on it too. But you know, when the NK65 first came out, they made big waves. Like a lot of people started doing the same thing, being like, oh, the NK65 is doing pretty good, and their budget version is doing pretty good too. We should make something similar. And thus you've got, what, the KBD67 Lite, you've got the Portico, you've got the IKEY68, you've got so many of them. So I am anticipating that once this gets into customers' hands and once they have like a entry edition as well, we're gonna see lots of more budget-friendly TKLs as well, made by probably the same people who made the IKEY68. KBDFans will have a variant of this as well, so forth and so on, right? You know, and that entry edition might sell for like 180. Who knows, right? Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, I am quite excited about this board, and hopefully I can pick one up. Check it out, the group buy ends on the 2nd. So speaking of budget boards, the next board that I missed is actually the KBD67 Lite Round 2. If you guys caught my build, I built this board with Round 1. Round 2 is a little bit different, right? So the main differences with Round 2 is that you've got new colors. You have the option to have a wired or a Bluetooth PCB. Your plate is no longer CNC cut. It's actually an injection molded design. For, I guess it makes it easier for like KBD fans. And another big difference is the use of polycarb stabs instead of the regular cherry stabs that they had for like R1, right? So those are the three major differences. Color, PCB, and stabs. Color, PCB, and stabs. Right? Oh wait, and the fourth one was the plate. But honestly, injection molded versus CNC, there shouldn't be a noticeable difference. Should not be a noticeable difference. Also, I have been sent a review unit by KBD fans. It is currently in, let me see. KBD 67 round 2 is currently in Indianapolis. Scheduled delivery Tuesday. So hopefully on my Tuesday stream, I will be unboxing a KBD 67 Lite round 2. And I can see what's different, what's not different, all that good stuff. I'm wondering, like, Bob did not say if they're sending me, like, they didn't mention the color and they didn't mention the PCB. So wired, Bluetooth, who knows? Who knows which one I'll get? Let's see what else. Oh, if you guys want the round 1 variant, the round 1 variant, Divinity is actually selling the round 1s in stock March 17th. So I'm actually partnered with Divinity, and if you use discount code WIZARD, you can get 5% off. But these are round 1s, okay? Round 1, so it's just going to be the wired PCB, and it's only going to be in black, white, and transparent black. Right? And it's going to have the old stabs and all that. So yeah, if you guys can't wait, don't want to join the group buy for a round 2, don't really care about Bluetooth, then just go for that one. I believe Divinity will have 600 units in stock. Yeah, check out this board. Yeah, that one, group buy ends on March 11th. There we go. Whew. Wow, it has been an hour and a half and we are not even in starting group buys. Give myself a little drink here. What date was that for Divinity? 17th. That's what? That's on Wednesday. Wednesday. All right. Let's talk about in-stock stuff. If you guys can't wait on group buys, don't want to wait months or years for it, there are certain boards in stock. And for the last couple of weeks, I've been talking about Dockstock.com. Dockstock.com is made by one of my viewers here, Scott Water. Basically, he tries to collect every group buy, every keyboard related item that is in stock. So he's categorized it in keyboards, keycaps, PCBs, all that good stuff. And the little stars that you see in the bottom right are his own personal recommendation. See? Like so. See, my personal recommendation. So yeah, check them all out. This has made my job a lot easier. So instead of talking about as many as I can find, I'll just talk about the ones that drew my interest and all that. Doubleday says, what is this in stock that you speak of? Click on that link and find out for yourself. But the ones that have caught my attention are actually not on Dockstock.com. Theo Martiel has subscribed. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Every little bit helps me upgrade, get more keyboards, get more review units and all that, and improve the stream quality, so thank you very much. The one thing that it probably won't ever upgrade is my internet connection. I am stuck with Comcast. I really, really wish that I could, get fiber, but I am stuck with their 1000 down, 30 up, that only gives me 200 down and 10 up. So yeah, thank you for all of your support, guys. But anyway, let's see, though. The ones that I want to point out that are in stock, but not on Thok stock, is this one that I just found out about yesterday. It's not really a keyboard, but it's related to our hobby. Here we go. From Ploopy.co up in Canada, I believe. This is a QMK powered mouse called the Ploopy mouse. Right? Get that. So this is a 3D printed shell, but it runs QMK and VIA. I believe the QMK and VIA were done by Droshna, one of the collaborators at QMK and one of my mods on this channel. So yeah, look at that. You can program this mouse however way you want. And I just found out about this yesterday. It runs a PMW3360 sensor, which is actually the same sensor that I'm using right now. So I'm like, oh, perfect. We've got VIA support, which means reprogramming your mouse for new functionality is easier than ever. It does run an Atmega 32U4. So hopefully future iterations will have an ARM chip. Yeah, I super excited for this, Jack Humbert. But yeah, I am quite excited for this. I'm hoping to pick one up. The one thing that's stopping me though is this. Look at that, Canadian 135. 135 Canadian is what in USD? $108, which to me is fairly pricey for a mouse. But at one point I thought 70 bucks was pricey for a keyboard. You know, so maybe my thoughts will change over time. Who knows? But yeah, it's not just their mouse that's available. They also have, well, I guess they're all mice. You've got the trackball variant, then you have just the trackball as well. A QMK out of the box. I just thought that this was really cool, and as the QMK community ambassador, I should probably talk about this. So yeah, hopefully I'll get one of these on stream sooner rather than later. Gambit says, we all wondered when custom mice would enter the arena. Well, this is it. This is it. A bit pricey, and honestly, like the 3D printed shell kind of bothers me. I've never like had to interact with the 3D printed mouse, so I'm wondering if it's going to be like really rough feeling. Who knows? Gambit says, what sensor does it use? It uses the 3360. Here, let's navigate to it again. Yep, the PMW 3360. There it is. Right there. So yeah, if you guys are interested in this, it's about 108 bucks. Check it out, check it out. Get a custom GMK Merlin color? I could, because it's 3D printed, right? Completely. Alright, another item that is in stock that I found interesting is all the way on KBDFans. This is the Epoch. This is the Epoch keyboard in TKL form factor. If it looks familiar, it's because this is a Dolch Pack inspired board. Yeah, I actually have a Dolch Pack right here. Let me pull it out. Yeah, so this is why this board drew my attention. It's because I've got a Dolch Pack 60. This is actually running a TKC 1800 PCB, but this has gone through several iterations and is in fact, I'd say this is probably either the first or second Korean custom that I ever built, because I put a Liku 1800 in it, right? So that's why this board drew my attention. It is a gasket mounted board for $399. If that interests you, check it out. In stock at KBDFans, and people who have bought it have reported to me that they've gotten it in a little over a week. What caps? What caps on this? This is SA Hyperfuse. Probably the only SA sets that I use. Anyway, next board that is in stock, or next item that is in stock that caught my attention is... Here we go. All the way from the Kono store, SA Granite. Oh, not that one. There we go. SA Granite. As I just mentioned, I'm not a big fan of SA, but check this out. Let's see, I believe this set is a uniform profile. Uniform profile SA I can do. Sculpted profile, not so much. Also, Granite is one of my favorite colorways, right? Which is why this caught my attention as well. Like, I remember looking at this when it first went into group buy, thinking, maybe I should buy this. Maybe I should buy this. But I already own 2 sets of DSA Granite and DSA Alps Granite. Maybe that's too much Granite, right? Maybe it's too much Granite. So who knows? Who knows? Alright. So yeah, the next one I want to talk about is... Here we go. Godspeed is still in stock. Unfortunately, not the Armstrong base kit, just a Columbia base kit. Right there. Yeah, if this is a set that interests you, definitely check that out. Never too much Granite, right? The other sets... This one I've been eyeing for the last couple weeks, so if you guys have been tuning into the channel, I feel like I've talked about this a lot. I still haven't decided if I want to buy this. $99.99 with Canon Key's new PBT series, right? Like, Honeywell is one of my favorite colorways, but the colors here just really are like off. They are completely off to me, so I'm kind of like... If this was 70 bucks, I would have bought it, but $99.99, that's a full Benjamin. I'm like... Yeah, I am still deciding, to be honest, but if you guys like this and think it's a cool set, definitely check it out. The last one is something I found all the way on Melgeek. So check this out, guys. People have been asking me quite often, hey Merlin, I'm looking for a 65% kit, and I always recommend the KBD 67, and then they're like, oh no, we want something metal, and I'm like, okay, Tofu 65, or I actually mentioned the Fuji, but there's this one right here. For 280 bucks, you can get a 65%, like so. Do dye sub legends wear down? They will wear down along with the rest of the surface. Let's see, this is an electrophoresis and anodized available kit. GMK Fireware. 7-degree case angle. You can also do Bluetooth, apparently. Let's see what else is here. Anything else? This looks to be a tray mount board. Yeah, this is a tray mount board. There we go. Let's see, does this PCB have ESD protection? No, it does not. PCB does not have ESD protection. Microcontroller looks like a... That looks like an Atmega 32U4. And one of these is probably the Bluetooth controller. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, just wanted to point this out if you guys are interested. There are other 65s available outside of Tofu 65 and all that good stuff. Whew. Wow. Finally, starting group buys. Man, I feel like this might be the most... This might be the longest group buy stream that I've done this year so far. Okay, here goes. Starting group buys. Let's talk about group buys that are starting tonight. Or have started today, actually. Does not start tonight, because tonight is almost done. There we go. The first item that is started today. DSS Dank. So yeah, this is another one of those 40% only key sets. $100, so it's a little bit cheaper. Like earlier I talked about DSS Solarized Dark for I think it was 110. Was it 110? Yeah, it was $110. This one is slightly cheaper at only 100. But yeah, this is only a 40% key set, but in the DSS profile. Yeah, this one goes all the way till April 10th, but started today. But yeah, delivery date I believe is going to be the same as DSS. Here we go. Estimated shipping late June, early July. Very cool. Very cool. But yeah, check it out. Check it out. Started today. The next key set is fairly interesting to me. Just because there's a Fuji 65. Of course, there is going to be a GMK Fuji. Put GMK Fuji on your Fuji 65. That's how it should be. But look at that. I quite like these colors. I actually really like these colors. But you have the katakana base, Latin base. You have an edition key set. Novelties. The novelties. Okay. January says that's what I'm planning. Yeah. What a coincidence, says Decker. Yeah, this would look really good on I'd say a pink Fuji 65 would really make this set look good. There's an international kit as well. Space bars, yeah. There we go. Is that RamaWorks and GMK Fuji? Okay, if you got a Fuji 65, especially if you got the Founders Edition, you should absolutely get this. Absolutely get this. It would look good on all the Fuji colors. The pagoda looks good. Whale says Iron 165 stole all your money. Sure it did. But I still gotta get Fuji. That Rama's nice. Yeah, it looks really pretty. Oh, look at that desk mat. Wow. Put your Fuji 65 with GMK Fuji on this desk mat. Now that is a match made in heaven. This one I'm not really feeling. This one looks a little bit out there to me. Yeah, this one's okay. Yeah, out of the desk mats, I'm probably gonna have to choose this. Silk says, damn those SNR thieves. They stole my money. Alright, let's look at some renders. PGR Jane right there. Looks good. Okay. Binder Works Hyphen. I really like this set. I might have to pick it up. That will come out to like 1,200 bucks for the Fuji board, keycaps, Rama mat, novelties. Holy cow, Fuji endgame. Ooh, the Satisfaction 75 in E white. Oh, it looks good too. Man. Color comparison. Okay, I see that. Don't forget a Fuji cable. Just Fuji everything. There, what are the expected prices? 130 on canonkeys.com. Okay. Latin and katakana base. Okay. Man, so if you wanted both, that would be quite an expensive purchase right there. Like normally I see katakana alphas. And that would only be like 70, 80 bucks. So wow, that's pricey. Throw in a Fuji camera too, yeah. Would have been funny if like all of the Fuji renders or all of the Fuji photos were like shot on a Fuji. Cool. Yeah, this is, I'm gonna say this is a must buy if you picked up a Fuji 65, just so you could like finish the entire theme, right? Like, okay, this was a total missed opportunity. He should have rendered this on a Fuji 65. Right? There was no Fuji 65 render. He should totally do it. Totally do it. Anyway, this one starts tomorrow. You should get 2 Fuji keyboards, put Day Sakura on one, Night Sakura on the other. Ah, okay, yeah, you could do that too. But yeah, this key set starts tomorrow. Check it out, check it out. Fuji 65 Discord has a render. Oh, really? Perfect. There goes my stimulus checks and scam. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Alright, this next key set that is starting this week, also starting tomorrow, this is GMK Watermelon. GMK Watermelon. So, disclaimer, I do not like eating watermelon, but my wife loves watermelon, so it's funny. It's funny. But these colors actually look pretty good to me. This looks really good. Okay, the base kit, base bar kits, novelties. Novelties are all just watermelons. And look, that's the... Isn't that the dandy icon? Miyano Redeemed Hydrate. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so that's the dandy icon right there. That is a pretty green watermelon. Renders. Let's look at the renders. I wish... Okay, let's go look at the... Yeah, okay, good. I was a little concerned that the colored spacebar would be part of the base kit, but no, it's the white one. So that's good. Gives me Christmas. Oh, I see that. If the pink was a little bit more red, I would totally agree with you. Look at that. Ooh, Iron 165. Oh, I like that watermelon icon. Very pretty. Collaborations, watermelon cables. Ah, okay. Let's see, vendors are TX Keyboards, Ash Keybs, MyKeyboard.eu, Prototypist, KBDFans, Ilum KB, and Daily Clack. Cool. Santa Melon. Nice. Very cool. I like these colors. This is another group buy that is starting tomorrow. Check it out on Geek Hack to join the conversation. Next up is, here we go, SA Magica. This one is beginning the following day on the 16th, right here. Let's see, retailing on the Kono Store, Alpha Keys, Prototypist, Monster Gear, and Daily Clack. And as an SA set, they're actually splitting it out into different kits. Do that. You've got the Alphas kit, you got the Mods kit, Numpad kit. So once again, since this is another purple light kit, I can't trust my eyes. Can't trust my eyes at all. Look at that. That one guy says I'm getting 2 of these. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of any SA set, to be honest. If it's not uniform, then I'm kind of like, not so sure. Dust mats? Okay. Dust mats look pretty cool. Jackno says it feels like it's missing something. Yeah, I actually agree with that. It feels like it's missing something. Like the accent color is white, but I feel like white is not a good accent color. Yeah, you're right about that, actually. Dust mat is nice. Dust mat is nice. It's just a bit bland, says KB Warriors. That's true. So my biggest problem with this set, though, the biggest problem of the set, that in case you guys didn't know, but in the entire community, I hold the exclusive rights to Magic. Me, and only me alone, hold those rights for the fact that I was not consulted about the Magic theme in this set. I am deeply offended. I think there's actually only three magical sets in the community, if I'm remembering correctly. Mobius was my last SA set. No more SA. You would make a great magical girl. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Pylon7 says, this is inviting a startup magician to challenge you to a fight. Yeah. Yeah, I do feel that it's missing something. But yeah, I would probably pass on this. KB Warrior says, do I get some magic for being Mini Mech Merlin? Sure, why not? As long as you ask. I like on the novelties you have ooh. You're right. Here, let me get a closer shot of that. Where's the novelties? Here we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. Did Merlin get raided? Not that I'm seeing based on Streamlabs. The only set that I have is SA Hydro. Oh, there was a time in this hobby that I searched everywhere for like SA Hydro and was willing to pay up to 500 for it. But that time is long gone. That time is long gone. Contract. Alright, well, if you guys want to join the discussion, learn more about this group buy starts on the 16th. That's Tuesday. Click on that link. Alright, next group buy that is starting is actually a keyboard, and it started today. This one caught my attention just because it's so weird to me. It's so weird to me. But this one is a rotary knob. This is a single rotary knob keyboard, and it caught my attention because when I first looked at it, I was like, is that a miniature Google Wi-Fi? Right? I was like, what is that? What is that? But no, that is a rotary knob. BNR1 rotary encoder kit. Do that so you can choose between white, black. You can mix it up, white top and black bottom, black top and white bottom. I would honestly pick full white so it looks like a Google Wi-Fi. Do that. For 55 bucks, I do think 55 is kind of pushing it, but it's also not a bad price, right? It looks like a little... I feel like it almost looks like a large fidget toy, right? do that. So my only concern about this is I don't know how heavy it's like gonna feel, because if you're turning it and if you're a little forceful, you might just end up moving it around, right? Does it come with Alexa? Yeah, I know, right? Hey Alexa. If anyone has an Alexa in their home and I just triggered it, I'm sorry. If I can use that to control to dim my lights, I would get it. Look up the Surface Dial from Microsoft. Let's be real, it's gonna get used as a fidget toy. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Here, let's look at some of the specs here. What are some examples? History scrubbing. What's that all about? What's in the box? Okay, reset pin. Timeline group by starts today, ending the 29th, and estimated shipping date Q3 2021. Not bad. Trying to find a good enough reason to impulse purchase this? Yeah, me too, actually. It looks like a fun kit. Like, look, see, that doesn't look to be very difficult to do. It's just... I wonder if it's pre-soldered already, or do you still have to solder this rotary knob? Right? A very chonky knob, though. Needs case foam. Yes. Needs case foam. Look at that. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, if this interests you too, this just started. And you have until, what did I say? Until the 29th to join this. Yep, configurable using VIA and QMK. Does it have ESD? I can't actually tell. I can't see from the PCB, but you know that left chip there, that almost looks like a fuse. That almost looks like a fuse, so it's got what? That would be overcurrent protection. This little guy here does look like an ESD chip, so that could be it. Can't really see on the back what's happened there. Oh, here we go. Let's look at this one. Anything I see there? That's where the microcontroller is from the looks of it. Yeah, can't really tell. Can't really tell, to be honest. Oh yeah, check it out, guys. Check it out before the 29th. Alright, next up. Next up is a keyboard that is starting this coming Saturday. Here goes. This is the Design 03 and Alice Matte Cherry Blossom. Check it out. If you guys are looking at another Alice type board, there seems to be quite a lot of these lately. This one is a sandwich mount kit with 6.5 degree typing angle. Excuse me. Built weight is 3.5 pounds. Plates are metal. Okay, and PCB is designed by McLovin. Nice. Alice style layout plate foam by Stupid Fish. Cool. Looks like the Pokemon Ditto. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can absolutely see that. But you've got different color options too. You've got Fuchsia, soft purple, matte gray, glacier, wisteria. Wow, that's not a color that I hear talked about a lot. Wisteria. Wedgwood. Poppy. Passion fruit. Does that really look like passion fruit to you? I feel like that's a little bit too neon-y to like look like passion fruit. Yo, there's citrus, Caribbean, daffodil. Ooh. You know, this color would look really well with the GMK Dandy. Put googly eyes on it and be done. Yeah. We've got teal, red, blue, green, lime green, soft yellow. So many colors available. Pretty cool. I like it. Unfortunately, I am not an Alice style layout person, so pass. Pass for me, to be honest. Pass for me. But if this is a board that interests you, definitely check it out. Group buy starts this coming Saturday. Oh look, you can even have a stainless steel plate. Cool. Copper and FR4. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Alright, as far as I know, well, we are two hours in, and that's all the group buys that I know that are starting. So yeah, this is the time for doing audience group buys. If you guys feel that I missed something or know that I missed something, this is the time to let me know via whisper command. In fact, I've actually even got a handy command here that you guys can follow. If you think I missed a keyboard related group buy that's either ending or starting this week, whisper me on Twitch using /WMacMerlin with your message, or please include links, contacts, start and end date, and anything important to note. Or you can reply back to me right here. You can just right click on my name and do whisper. There we go. Yeah, as long as it's keyboard related and it's starting or ending this week, or even if it's an in-stock item, I'd be happy to bring it up on stream. So while I'm waiting for people to do that, I'm gonna savor the rest of my cider here. Happy tail wag. Something on Thok stock. Oh yeah. Sure, let's go talk about this. But I won't cover everything on like Thok stock, right? But here we go. This is from Happy Tailwag, bringing up that you can buy 8008 inks. The 8008 inks are 60 to 65G bottom out, and they are in the GMK 8008 colorway. There we go. And AUD, I believe this is from, oh, this is from Daily Clack. Down Under. You guys are interested for in-stock inks, check those out. JDA the Moon. This is the new JDA profile. There was quite some controversy with this set because the price was fairly excessive. Not because it was a new profile, but because you could go on Taobao and find the set for half the price, right? So that was the controversy. I swear that this set was going to end group buy on the 22nd, but looks like they lowered it to March 15th instead. Yeah, if you guys are interested in a new profile available in different colors. This one is an ePBT set over on KBDFans. ePBT less but better. Here we go. Let's look at it. Less but better. Those legends look horrible. Wow, those legends look really horrible. See, what's this? Novelties. Less but better, less but better. Okay. I'm gonna say hard pass on this. This is... There we go. This looks a little better. Yeah, how much is it? 79 bucks. Okay, that's not too bad, but still it's not the nicest black and white that I've seen. I'd probably just pass. Let's see, Silk Subset started today, ends in the month on April 15th. Thank you, Silk Sub. But here we go. These are TTC Wild switches. Check out that stem. It's very different than most switches that we've seen. Look at that TTC mold on the bottom as well. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. That one guy says those are also on NK. Ah, okay. We've got a 42G variant and a 55G variant. Those are both very low weights. Man. Like, what are these? Are these... Oh, these are linears? Linears at 52G. That seems awfully light. Seems so light. Probably won't like these. But as a couple of people are saying, these will be showing up on novel keys as well. So thanks, guys. There we go. 42G and 55G. It's weird that he... Wait, hold on. So he's listing it by actuation when all of his switches were listed as bottom out. I think he should list it as like bottom out. Interesting. The switches do look good though. I'm a little bit iffy about that stem. I've never seen a stem like that. It kind of looks like a box, like a box that's not fully committed, I guess. Looks pretty. The special edition will come in a special Wild Switch branded TTC box. Ooh. See anything about the Switch? These linear switches come in 2 weights. Not much else. Let's go look at the interest check. What's special about that? Does it sound good? Like, I think it's a nylon bottom and polycarb top, so it's gonna sound like your typical JWK. Alright, here we go. Croak has a lumberjack PCB. There we go. This one, he says, it's a through-hole kit with unique design. Starts on the 15th. Fits GH60 case, PCB, and plate. There we go. Ortho linear board as well. Pretty cool. You guys can check it out on Geek Hack. Ortho linear 5x12 plateless Atmega 328P. Okay. Inspired by the plaid. Nice. Look at that. It's a good looking board. I like it. I bet P3D Store will have like custom cases for it. Nice. Cool. Thank you very much, Cookie. Your brain can't comprehend that board. Yeah, my question is what USB is it? Oh, it's mini USB. That's really mini USB. Why not USB-C? I think that's a missed opportunity. It should be USB-C. Absolutely be USB-C. Let's see. Obama Gaming sent me something. He sent me a... Oh yeah, this is the Angel. The Angel 65. We talked about this earlier during the stream. Thank you very much, Obama Gaming. Listen Up Phone says 15 euro though. That's true. That's true. I have a feeling that Listen Up Phones is interested in this board. Am I right about that, Listen Up Phones? Anything else we can see here? There's some extra details of the comment. Okay. Quick updates. Okay. Only passively. I still have an unbuilt boardwalk. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go, look. He is experimenting with the USB-Cs. Okay. There we go, USB-C. Good. Interesting. Okay. Well, if you guys like this aesthetic and are big on ortholinear layouts, check out this board. Alright, I'm not seeing anyone else post anything to me, so I think this is a good time to end the stream. So just as a quick recap of everything that we're going through, all the ending group buys. DSS Solarized Dark, ePBT Wraith, GMK Iceburg, GMK Inukuma, MG Ghost, IFK Monocrome, GMK Maestro, SA Strong Spirit. In terms of keyboards that are ending, KBDFans D45, the SEMO TKL, the Fuji 65. And in terms of stuff that I've missed, GMK Hinokuku, GMK Serenity, the Angel 65%, the ESN TKL, a hard name to pronounce, the Cornelius, the NK87, KBD 67 Lite R2, which I will be getting this Tuesday, so tune in to that unboxing stream. Stuff that I recommend that's in stock, a QMK powered mouse on Ploopy, the Epoch Dolch inspired TKL from KBDFans, GMK Godspeed, Columbia base kit, SA Granite, simply because it's a uniform profile SA, and I like Granite a lot. PBT Honeywell, the Melgeek Mojo 65, and in terms of starting group buys, we've got the DSS Dank, GMK Fuji, which should pair very nicely with the Fuji 65, GMK Watermelon, SA Magica, that rotary knob keyboard, the BNR1, the Design 03 Alice, and special thanks to the audience for recommending these. 8008 inks in stock at Daily Clack. JDA The Moon also expiring tomorrow, which I didn't know. Less but Better just starting on KBDFans. TTC Wild Switches currently in group buy over on Daily Clack and on Novel Keys. And the Lumberjack PCB kit. Clack says, do you usually share which GBs you join each month? Sometimes. Yeah, I don't join a group buy every month, you know. But anyway, thanks guys for joining in. That's probably the longest group buy segment I've ever done. This year, at least. I think last year I hit 3.5 hours, but this year this is the longest. So thanks guys for sticking with me and listening to all of the news. The next news segment will be this coming Sunday. Hopefully it won't be as expensive as this one. So yeah, tune in for that. My next stream will be on Tuesday, in which I'll be unboxing the KBD 67 Lite round 2. Well, hopefully if it actually gets to me by then. So if you guys are interested in what new things it will have or how similar it is to the R1, definitely tune in to that 7:30 p.m. PST. Alright guys, thanks for joining in, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.